Fruits and vegetables play a crucial role in our diet. However, many growers are not satisfied with small produce and have dedicated themselves to cultivating gigantic specimens. These include chive plants as big as saplings, cauliflower larger than a person, lemons the size of heads, and zucchinis weighing dozens of kilograms. Let's take a look at the top 10 largest fruits and vegetables in the world. 10th place, leek. If you can't stand the strong smell of leeks, this next one will make you retreat in horror. Weighing in at 9.7 kilograms, this leek looks like a small sapling and requires both hands to hold. Its grower, Paul Rochester from the UK, is a passionate gardening enthusiast. Paul inherited his gardening knowledge from his late father, Will Fred. Under his father's guidance, Paul successfully cultivated many tomatoes, cabbages, parsnips, carrots, and potatoes. According to his family, Paul spends more time tending to his vegetables than with his family. Besides watering and fertilizing them regularly, Paul also plays piano music in the garden. We don't know if the music influences the vegetable's growth, but there's no denying that Paul's efforts have yielded impressive results. This world's largest leek is the best tribute to his dedication. 9th place, onion. Onions are known for their small size but strong impact. Many of us have shed tears because of their pungent juice. Peter Glazebrook, however, grew an 8-kilogram onion, which can intimidate anyone. Peter has been involved in vegetable cultivation since he was 16 years old, and it took him over a year to grow this giant onion. Due to the unique growing environment, Peter had to ensure the fertilizer had sufficient nitrogen and maintain the humidity in the growing area. If the weather was unfavorable, he would use artificial light in the greenhouse to simulate sunlight. In 2012, this onion was recognized by the Guinness World Records. Compared to the average onions in supermarkets, which usually weigh less than 0.5 kilograms, Peter's achievement is extraordinary and a benchmark for others in the giant onion cultivation community. 8th place, sweet potato. In the world of giant vegetable cultivation, many rely on extensive professional knowledge to succeed. However, luck can also play a significant role. Jay Byers from the USA tried planting sweet potatoes for the first time in 2018 without knowing what a surprise it would bring. After a sudden, heavy rain, the soil around the sweet potato was washed away, revealing its enormous roots. The sight immediately caught Jay's family's attention. When they dug it out in October, they were astonished by its size. The sweet potato weighed 8.2 kilograms, far exceeding the previous local record of 5.6 kilograms. Jay never expected that the casually planted sweet potato would create such a miracle. 7th place, cauliflower. The world's largest cauliflower is another masterpiece by Peter Glazebrook, the same gardener who grew the largest onion. We have to admit that Peter has a knack for growing gigantic vegetables, as growing a cauliflower larger than a person is no small feat. This cauliflower has a diameter of 1.83 meters and weighs over 27 kilograms, enough to feed a family for weeks. Peter planted it in July 2013 using calcium nitrate-rich fertilizer. As temperatures rose in March, he added potassium-rich fertilizer. Additionally, 7 agricultural experts helped regulate its growing environment. This wasn't Peter's first attempt at growing giant cauliflower, but he had previously been thwarted by long, cold spells. The unusually mild autumn finally gave the cauliflower ample opportunity to grow, allowing Peter to break the 1999 world record. Peter remains passionate about vegetable cultivation, and we look forward to his next miracle. 6th place, pineapple. Pineapples are a beloved tropical fruit known for their rich nutrition and unique flavor. Christine McCallum has long been involved in pineapple cultivation, but when she discovered an 8-kilogram pineapple in her orchard, its enormous size made all other pineapples pale in comparison. It measures 32 centimeters in length and 66 centimeters in circumference. When placed next to a regular pineapple, the latter looks like a baby. According to Christine, such gigantic fruits cannot reproduce, so they cannot consistently produce new giants. However, she closely monitors the plant that produced this pineapple, hoping it will create another miracle next year. Faced with this giant pineapple, Christine decided to turn it into a Christmas decoration, dressing it up as Santa Claus and placing it as the centerpiece on the table, making it the most striking ornament at the Christmas party. Fifth place, tomato. Many people think of tomatoes as small, fist-sized red fruits, but Dan McCoy's tomato will shatter that perception. It looks like a cluster of multiple tomatoes fused together. While its massive size might seem appetizing, its odd shape can be off-putting. Dan McCoy received the seeds for giant tomatoes from a French farmer. The first batch he cultivated included 2-kilogram tomatoes, and then he grew this 4-kilogram behemoth. A few weeks before it ripened, the stem couldn't support its weight, so Dan had to use his wife's stockings to hang it up, ensuring it stayed on the plant to continue growing. This makeshift support system was simple but effective. Fourth place, lemon. Unlike the sweet and tangy flavor of tomatoes, lemons can be quite sour, especially when one weighs a staggering 5.2 kilograms. Just looking at it makes your mouth water. Aharon Shmuel from Israel grew this lemon on his farm, where 2 nearly identical lemons grew on the same branch, each larger than a human head. One slightly outgrew the other, setting a new world record with a circumference of 74 centimeters and a height of nearly 35 centimeters. When it debuted in 2003, it broke a 20-year world record. This lemon is not from a giant lemon variety. All other lemons on the farm are regular-sized, and Aharon did not use any special cultivation methods. This size mutation occurred naturally, and no one has been able to break this record since, making it Aharon's unique lemon miracle. Third place, cabbage. Cabbage is a popular candidate in the world of giant vegetables, often reaching impressive sizes. The world record for the heaviest cabbage is 63 kilograms, 139 pounds, with broad leaves tightly wrapping the central heart, looking like an enlarged version of a regular cabbage. In places like Alaska, growing giant cabbage has become a new pastime. The long summer days provide ideal growing conditions, and related competitions are held annually. However, growing giant cabbage requires a long growing period, usually around 120 days, with fertile soil, ample sunlight, and good drainage. Pest control is crucial, as insects can quickly destroy the crop. Due to its large size, regular fertilizer isn't enough. Compost or manure is needed to provide sufficient nutrients for a bountiful harvest. Second place, zucchini. Zucchini is a beloved vegetable in the UK, versatile in many dishes. Ken Dade from the UK grew a zucchini that could satisfy all cooking needs with just one. Its color is much darker than a regular zucchini, and its bumpy skin makes one wonder about its true flavor. At local horticultural shows, the competition for the largest zucchini is common. In 2008, Ken's zucchini broke the world record with a weight of 69 kilograms, making him the envy of many growers. Growing such a giant zucchini is a challenging task. Ken closely monitors its growth, ensuring it's free from pests and has all the nutrients it needs. The final weighing process is a test of his hard work and dedication. First place, pumpkin. Even if you combine the weights of all the previously mentioned fruits and vegetables, they wouldn't match the next one, the world's heaviest pumpkin from Belgium. It weighs an astonishing 1.19 tons, nearly as much as a small car. When it was transported for Guinness certification, it was so large that it got stuck outside the door and had to be cut into pieces to fit through. The grower, Matthias Willemines, shared his growing secrets, starting with injecting large amounts of nutrient solution and organic fertilizer when the pumpkin was still a seedling to ensure it absorbed the best nutrients. Additionally, he regularly adjusted the soil's pH to maintain an optimal growing environment. To protect the pumpkins from extreme weather, Matthias covered them with blankets. As the harvest season approached, each pumpkin in the garden grew exceptionally large, with the typical orange skin becoming a hot topic online. That's all for this episode. Which of these 10 fruits and vegetables impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.